Rick Tinoco teeing the football up at the 40-yard line. A big question is, how is he going to kick this ball? Last week he was kicking line drive shots. It would take a bounce inside the 35-yard line. We'll see if he goes for the end zone. He'll mark off his steps. He always goes back almost 10 yards. And here we go. First round playoff action. He'll try to drill this one into the end zone. It's taken, and he goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Tinoco did one of those early this season where he kicked it toward the boundary at Booster Stadium. Was caught inside the 10 this time. Screven County catching the ball and going out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A very effective kick. So here's a key point in this ball game, because you know the Bulldogs come in here, they're the underdog. If they can get the 3-and-out stop on a 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage for the Gamecocks, they're 9. Hand off to Hunter, coming near side, has the first down, and the Bulldogs will drag him down across the 16 up near the 17. Running off the right side of his offensive line. Senior season, or his graduating year. Here's Wright. Now they're going to let the quarterback keep it, and there he goes. There goes Bunbury inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5, and the Bulldogs will push him out of bounds down at the 1-yard line. Just keep hammering the Dogs in the center of their defensive line. Now this time it's Robinson up in the air, and he scores 6-0. A little leap upstairs puts the Gamecocks up. So that is a remarkable drive of 98. Bulldogs down 7-0. Pressure on them right now. Pressure on the Bulldog defense to keep it 7-0. Keep them out of short field goal range. They run it up the middle. Hunter is hit. The Bulldogs will drive him to the turf. One dog got there quickly. Then Will Fuller and Irvin Mincy, I believe. No, Jimmy Edwards coming in there. Irvin, of course, went out. He wears 87. Jimmy wears 27. The linebacker came in and made the finishing hit to make it 3rd down. Like all the Dogs, his first playoff experience. He's a junior. Taking the snap from the senior, Cameron Panic. It's a good one. Tosses it right side. Ball caught by Matthews. He has a first down across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. On a play the Bulldogs have down to perfection. 3rd down and 4 for the Dogs at the Gamecock 49. 3:30 to go, opening quarter, 7-0. Screven motion to the right, and that's by the tight end, Jaquel Boyd. Snap a little high. Keyshawn with a first down and running into the secondary. Inside the 35 and tackled down around the 32-yard line. Keyshawn real fast going through that hole. They're going to put the tee down, and of course Luke Anderson, the senior, is the holder. They're going to place it down at about the 38. So a 48-yard try. He's capable of nailing one of these, but he's got to hit it extremely well. Here's a snap. On the way, and the kick is up in the air. This one has a chance, and it is online, and it is good. That's a career-high field goal for Rick Tinoco. 48 yards, eclipsing a couple of 44-yarders he had earlier in his career, including one at Bacon this year and one last year at Vidalia right before halftime. Dogs are on the scoreboard. 43.2 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. It is 7-3 Gamecocks as we break on Y101. First down for the Gamecocks, leading 7-3, about 50 seconds into the second quarter. Bulldogs load up the line again, I formation. Bunbury dropping back plenty of time, throws it deep, has a man open. The ball is picked though by the Bulldogs, and he returns it to the 25, to the 30, and that's Mark Johnson, knocked out of bounds at the 40. The receiver was open for a moment, then, boy, good closing speed by Mark Johnson to step in there and pick off that pass, and that's something he's done in his Bulldog career, especially as a B-teamer. There was one game in Booster Stadium he picked a pass and took it into the south end zone for 6, and he probably was thinking, maybe I can do that again this time. It would be a much longer run than that one. First down for the Gamecocks. Line of scrimmage now, the Bulldog 35. 5:10 to go, opening half. They throw it short. Johnson with the catch on a screen, and he's running down the left hash and breaking free, and the Bulldogs finally tackle him inside the 15, down around the 11-yard line. Bulldogs with their 5-man front set to go on D. Bunbury throws it open, receiver across the 50, makes a nice two-handed catch going down at around the 45-yard line. The grab by Jonathan Roberts, a junior. Big play right there, right down the center of the Bulldog defense. They mark him down at the 44 with plenty of time remaining in the opening half for the Gamecocks to score a touchdown. They're not really a team like the Bulldogs that can go for 3. In fact, they had a chance to kick for 3 on their last possession. It didn't do it. Bunbury throws it short. He's got a receiver catching the ball and a receiver blocking, but the Bulldogs will blow up the play and keep it a short gain down around the 40. 2nd and 6 for the Gamecocks. They're in a throwing situation right now, and Bunbury slings it down the field. Johnson is wide open in the end zone for 6. How did he slip free and get so wide open? Just racing down the left side, and the QB threw it perfectly for 6 on a big play. 40 yards. And with just 41.4 seconds to go in the second quarter, the Gamecocks score their second touchdown to take a 13-3 lead. And what a difference one big play makes. Here's a kick up in the air, and it's good. 14-3 Gamecocks. We'll take a break on Y101. The brothers go out to the left of the formation. And Dalton McBride back in the shotgun formation. Has been pressured tonight when he's tried to throw the ball, so you can't hold it against these Gamecocks. There's a give to Keyshawn. Breaks free across the 50 and tackled in the secondary at the 46 with a dog first down quarter. And Irvin Mincy moves from the right to the left of the formation. Jaden Sistrunk carrying the ball, breaks a tackle, runs into a couple of Gamecocks. He's pushing them. He's not going down. He's got the dog first down. I told you, he's ready to go. Another very determined run, but Jaden Sistrunk, on his first run of any ball game, he comes out and does his gyrations just to get himself and the Bulldog fans all pumped up. Dogs down at the 33. Little change of pace of the offensive backfield. And here we go on the 1st and 10 play. Jaden again finds an opening as he went through a hole, kind of ducked underneath a tackler and takes the ball inside the 25 down to the 24. Little loss on the play for Sistrunk and the Dogs. Keyshawn Morgan re-enters because he is such a reliable third down back. It's 3rd and 1. And Keyshawn carrying the football, big hole as he just drives behind his offensive line. They were plowing downfield, blocking for him. First down Dogs in the red zone. That was a great line surge. He's got to please offensive line coach Sam Rogers, the way they plow those big guys backwards, like pushing a blocking sled. 1st and 10. McBride throws it short. The ball is caught and now coughed up. And did Screven County recover it? Let's see. Gamecocks have it. Wow. The Dogs in the red zone. Throw a little pass to the left. Cough it up. And the Gamecocks get the stop. So it remains Screven County 14, Toombs County 3. For halftime that made it the 14-3 game. Johnson on the catch. Bunbury throws it out left side. Tykesley with the catch up across the 30, 35. He's breaking free to the 50. The Dogs are chasing. Jaquel Boyd motoring. He's not going to get him. 10-5 touchdown, Screven County. No flags on a 75-yard play. That's been the Bulldogs' nemesis all season, yielding big plays. It happened last week at Swainsboro. And it's happened many times this season, and it happens tonight early in the third quarter in Sylvania. Wow, does the game change dramatically on just 2 plays. A turnover and the short pass that turns into 6. Here's a PAT up high into the air. It is good. Gamecocks 21, Toombs County 3. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Third quarter, Screven County leading the Toombs County Bulldogs 21-3. 3 receivers to the near side of the formation, 1 to the right. Back goes Bunbury. Chunks it up in the air down the right sideline, and the ball is caught. Touchdown. Caught around the 2. And Johnson takes it in just a couple of steps into the end zone for 6 more points for the Screven County Gamecocks. And what was once a close game is now a 27-3 Gamecock lead. Because the Dogs were down 13-3 and they were driving to start off the second half. And you were thinking all kinds of thoughts back there in Lyons and Toombs County, weren't you? Here's a PAT up in the air, right through, and good. Gamecocks leading 28-3 as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101. Second down and 7. Bunbury, he's going to air it out down the right sideline as a man, and he caught it, touchdown, and it's Johnson again. A 39-yard pass play. As that combination eating up the Bulldogs secondary. And now it's 34-3. What was a game in danger of turning into a rout, and it's happened pretty quickly here in the third quarter. The Dogs battled them for a half, had a chance to drive and score points to open up the second half. They didn't get the points because of a turnover, and that turned the game. Here's a PAT, it's good. 35-3 Screven County as we take a break on Y101. And put together a 6-4 regular season record. And of course, late in the season, they were battling for second place in Region 2. And every game was competitive. And I kept saying to myself, boy, you know, they haven't had a bad quarter. This has been a bad quarter. Here's Sistrunk running hard for a first down and more, up across the 50, down to the 49. He got those legs chugging, holding onto the football with 2 hands, and he gets a Dog first down. Second and about 10 for the Bulldogs. A little high snap to McBride, gives it to Keyshawn. Keyshawn surges through a hole and drives the ball down inside the 40 down to the 38. Irvin Mincy goes off the field as Boyd replaces him. Mark Johnson is a wide receiver to the left of the formation on the 3rd and 9 play. Screven County had loaded up the box, and the Bulldogs give the ball to Jaden Sistrunk, slips a tackle, breaks another one, and spins, and is brought down inside the 30, down to the 29. 3rd down and 3. Will Fuller's clapping. He's a linebacker for the Dogs, second leading tackler, lining up to the left. Jimmy Edwards to the right, the leading tackler. These 2 guys have played well. Jimmy's a senior. Will is a junior. And Jimmy makes a stop, and the ball's knocked free, and the Dogs pick it up and run it inside the 15, down to the 10 on the Gamecock turnover. It may have been the Edwards lick that knocked the ball free, and the Dogs pick it up, and now they got a chance to score that touchdown, which they have not been able to score in the first 3 quarters of the game. I tell you one thing about the clock. I think the 9 looks more like a 6. Than a 9, because we got 7:24 to go, and I said there were 6 minutes remaining earlier. I think they're missing a bulb or 2. Keyshawn working right side, off the offensive line, into the end zone for a Dog touchdown. But in this case, you really don't celebrate all that much because that makes the score 35-9. And I know the Dogs are really disappointed. But you hate to see that on almost the last play. This might be the last play of 2016. 25 seconds to go. McBride running up the middle. McBride inside the 20 to the 15. Veers to his left and takes the ball inside the 5 down to the 3 with 17 seconds remaining in 2016 for the Toombs County Bulldogs as they hustle to the line of scrimmage, trying to score another touchdown. 6 seconds to go. McBride throws it into the end zone. Incomplete. And the clock will run down to zeros. And that's it. Screven County, congratulations. The Gamecocks show the run and the pass and beat the Bulldogs 35-9. So the Dogs will end the season with a 6-5 record. And the Gamecocks will move on. Their only loss in their first game of the season against Bluffton, quality team from South Carolina that is playing a region championship game tonight. Good luck to the Gamecocks, no matter who they're playing host to, Elbert County and Sid Fritz, or the Douglas Astros. And for the Toombs County Bulldogs, you had a fine season for sure, making the playoffs for the first time since 2008. And hopefully this will carry on with a good junior class turning into seniors, and the Bulldogs can experience some more success with this football program.